Sir,
Yeah.
sir, I can't see the top left corner, sir.
Yeah, that's only it. We'll start with the cos inverse from minus 1 comma 1 to 0 comma 5. Okay. This is the left corner. Cos inverse from minus 1 to 1 to 0 to 5. Okay, right, students. I'm starting this session. Good morning to everyone. Today, we'll discuss about graphs of inverse trigonometric function. Okay. Already we discussed the inverse, the graph of sin inverse x in previous class. Today we'll discuss the graph of cos inverse x, tan inverse, cot inverse, cosecant inverse, secant inverse. Right? Let us see one by one. Okay. So to discuss the graph of cos inverse, first of all we'll discuss the graph of cos x. So I'm going to draw the first graph of cos x. Y is equal to cos x, right? Look at here. Already we know that cos function, whose domain is, what is the domain of cos? R2, domain of cos function. Real number to somewhere minimum value is -1, maximum value is 1. The domain is real number for the cos x I am saying, not for cos inverse, right? R2 -1 comma 1, right? Maximum value 1, minimum value minus. Look at here one. Okay, first cos x graph. We know that cos 0 value is 1. Cos 0. Okay, substitute x is equal to 0. Here y value is 1. This is the point. Next, substitute x value. On x axis we are having 90. Substitute 90 here. Cos 90 is 0. First point, second point. Cos 180. Substitute x value is 180. Cos 180, already we know that this is -1. Then cos 270. 90, 270, like that. Pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2. All values will be 0 only. Cos 90, 0, 270, 0, like that. Remaining all values are 0. Right? Okay, now 450. This is 450. Right? Now, cos 270, 0. Again, cos 360 is again 1. Okay, what are the boundary value? Maximum value is 1 only. The least minimum value of cos x is -1. So the graph of cos x will exist between -1 to 1. Lies between -1 to 1. Look at here. Cos 0, 1, cos 90 is 0, cos 180 -1, and again cos 270, 0, cos 270, 0, cos 360 again 1, again cos 450 is again 0, like that. Like that, this loop will be repeat up to infinite. Okay. In the same way, look at your left side. Cos -90, cos 90, 0, cos -90 also 0, and cos of -180. Already we know that cos minus theta value is cos theta only. Again, cos 180 is -1 only. So we'll get like -1. This is -1 line. This line will represent. So this is y is equal to 1 line. Okay. This line equation is y is equal to -1. So the graph will exist between 1 to -1. Right. Now we'll get again cos 0 only, like that we'll get. So this is a graph of cos x. 0 is 1, 90 is 0, 180 is -1, and 270 0. Again 360 value is +1, 450 value again 0, like that. It will move slightly even left side also. Okay, this is the graph. But is this 1, 1? To draw the graph of cos inverse function, to define inverse function, the given function must be 1, 1 and onto. By using horizontal line test, if you draw the horizontal line like this, so this horizontal line will meet the given graph more than 1 point, so that it is not a 1, 1. It's not 1, 1, so that inverse does not exist. We can make it 1, 1. We can make the cos equal to 1, 1 by restrict the domain. So the domain is minus infinity to infinity, so that I want to restrict it. Means I want to take one complete loop. One complete loop. Complete loop means, see, what is the range of cos -1 to 1? So -1 to 1. This is -1 here. This is 1 here. I want to take one loop here, like one of the parts. To make this will be 1, 1. Look at here. I'm restricting the domain of cos x from 0 to 0 here, 90 here, 180. Up to I'm taking 0 to 180 only, because look at here, I restrict the domain. I'm taking range is 0 to 5 of cos inverse, so that I'm taking here 0 to 180. Right. What is range 1 here -1 cos x1? I'm restricting the domain from 0 to 5. Look at here. What is cos 0, 1? Cos 90, 0. Cos 180 is -1. Okay. This is the graph of y is equal to cos x, whose domain is 0 to 5. Domain is 0 to 5. Domain means x value, but range is -1 to 1. Look at here. I restricted the graph. Now we can apply the horizontal line test. I draw the horizontal line. This all horizontal line will meet the graph at most 1 point, so that in this domain 0 to 5, cos x is 1, 1. Cos x is 1, 1, as well as onto also. Onto nothing but for every value of y, there exists a x value. For every value of y, there exists a x value, so that it is onto also. So this is y is equal, graph of y is equal to cos x between 0 to 5. Now to find the inverse of cos x, just there are only 3 steps. This is x-axis. X-axis I want to change as y-axis. Y-axis I want to change as x-axis. That's it. Nothing but, see, on x-axis we're having the value 0, 90, 180. I want to take this x-axis value on y-axis, 0, 90, 180. X-axis value 0, 90, 180, taking on y-axis. Yeah.
Sir, in that cos inverse graph, coordinate will come as 0, pi by 2 only. No, sir. You have written pi by 2, 0, sir.
Here, this one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. Yes, obviously right. 0, pi by 2. X value always first, y value second. X value 0, y value is 5. Right. So on y-axis, I am taking 0, 5. So y-axis value becomes x-axis. -1 to 1, I am taking on x-axis. Nothing but in inverse function, domain becomes codomain, codomain becomes domain. Like the time interchange. Again, I draw the same values. Like, see, cos inverse 1 is 0. This is domain is -1 to 1. Range is cos inverse of 1 is 0. Cos inverse of -1 is 5. Same values. Cos of 0 is 1. Cos of 90 is 0. Cos of 180 is -1. Otherwise, in inverse, cos inverse 1 is 0. Cos inverse 0 is 90. Cos inverse of -1 is 5. So this is the graph of inverse. The inverse function also is 1, 1 and R2. You can draw the horizontal line. Will meet maximum at 1 point. This is the inverse process, right? So we restrict the given domain into 0 to 5. Okay. If you understood this one, inverse Very easy. And one more thing, simply you can remember, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. What is the graph of, this is -1 to 1. Graph of y is equal to cos x from, like cos 0 is 1, 90 is 0. This is y is equal to cos. The same I want to draw at the same place, the graph of cos inverse. What is the graph of cos inverse? We'll get like this. The shape becomes like this. Okay, there is one important point will be there that I will explain that. Just remember. Okay, this is the graph of cos inverse x, whose domain is -1 to 1, range is 0 to 5. So here we restricted the domain. This restricted domain is called principal value branch. You may be get doubt, sir, why do we take only 0 to 5? Why don't we take from 5 to 2 pi? This is also one loop. Here also if I take only from 5 to 2 pi, here also it will be satisfy 1 condition and on 2 condition. Here you can take, we can split the interval like 0 to pi. The given cos x is 1 as well as on 2, and pi to 2 pi, Okay, in this case also, the given function is 1 and on 2, and 2 pi to, like here, from this 2 pi to like 3 pi. In that case also it will be 2 pi to 3 pi. In that case also it will 1. Like we can divide the given interval into many sub intervals like 2 pi to 3 pi, 3 pi to 4 pi. In all individual way. In 0 to pi it will be 1 and on 2, pi to 2 pi 1 and on 2, 2 pi to 3 pi 1. Even see, this is, I want to divide -5 to 0, this one. In this case also the function is, in this intervals also the cos x is 1 as well as on 2. But I am taking here 0 to pi. This interval is called principal value branch. This range is called principal value branch among these values. Okay, you can take any one of the intervals. I am choosing 0 to 5 as a principal value branch. Right. So, if I understood this cos x, I'm going to discuss immediately secant inverse. Secant inverse means already we know that secant x is the reciprocal of cos x. Right? Let us see first y is equal to secant x graph. What is the graph of y is equal to secant x? Look at it, if you know the graph of cos x, secant x is very easy. Secant x is very easy. Look at here. What is secant 90? Secant 90 value. What is secant 90? Undefined. Yes or no? Secant 90 is 1 by cos 90. Cos 90 is 0. So 1 by 0. So see, 1 by 0 is undefined, infinite. So secant 90 is undefined. Secant minus 90 also undefined. So look at here. I want to draw nothing but infinite. I want to draw the graph of secant x. Y is equal to secant x. Look at here. What is secant 0? Secant 0, 1. What is secant 90? Infinite, undefined, like secant. This is the graph of cos x. And look at here. Remember one important point: the graph of secant x doesn't exist between -1 to 1. Doesn't exist between -1 to 1. Because what is the domain here? Secant domain is Secant from where to where? Domain is r minus minus 1 comma 1. No. How to write the domain? Domain is real number minus 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 such that n belongs to z to r minus minus 1 comma 1. This already studied the graph of secant x. Once again we'll revise. The graph of secant x is very simple. Secant 0 is 1, we'll get like between 90 to minus 90, we'll get one loop of secant x. Secant 0 is 1, secant 90 is infinite. So it will move to infinite plus infinite. Here secant minus 90 also infinite. Why? Secant minus 90, secant minus 90 is secant minus theta is again secant theta. Secant theta, cos and 1 by cos always even function. 1 by cos means secant x. Secant minus 90 is 90 and secant 90 again infinite. So it will move to infinite. Okay, it will start at 1, move to infinite. This is one loop. And next, secant minus 90 infinite. What is secant minus 270 and secant 270? Already we know that secant 180 is what? Cos 180 is minus 1. Secant 180 also minus 1. There is whatever the minimum value you can draw the like. This is one loop between. And here we get like this. Here we get this is the graph of secant x. Here we'll get okay. Did you draw the graph of cos x? I want to rub this area. This between minus 1 to 1, the graph of cos x. Okay, except this region, remaining region above 1 and below minus 1 is the graph of secant x. So secant function will exist, doesn't exist between minus 1 to 1. This is the graph. Look at here again. I want to check 1 and onto condition for secant x graph. You can draw the horizontal line anywhere, either downside or upside. You can draw the horizontal line. It will need more than 1 point, so that again it is not 1, 1. So that secant inverse does not exist. So that again we can restrict the domain. So minus infinity to infinity, I want to restrict here the inverse. What is the domain we are taking? Except we can restrict. Restrict means here codomain I want to take like look at it. I want to take one particular area 0 to 180 only. 0 to 180. Look at it. I want to take this particular area. This is 0 degrees. Secant 0 angle 90 180. Between this value only I want to draw the graph. 0 to 90, the graph of secant x, and 90 to 180, this is the graph of secant. You can take this area. That's it. I want to restrict the domain. I want to take here domain of 0 to 180 only. 0 to 180 only. So that look at here 0 to 180. 0 to 180 except 90. Because why it is except 90? Because if we take 90 at 90, secant theta, the curve will goes to infinite. What about this line? I drawn this line. What is the meaning of what it will be represent here? This line will represent asymptotes. These two lines will represent asymptotes. because asymptote is nothing but it is a tangent. The line will meet the given curve at infinite, not here at some finite, not at some finite value. It will goes to infinite at infinite point only. It will meet the graph. That is called asymptote. Every asymptote is a tangent. Tangent means every tangent will meet the graph at most one point. So this line will meet the given graph at infinite. Then the name is called asymptote. Okay. So what is the restricted domain here? 0 to pi. Restricted domain. This x-axis value can change as y-axis. 0 to pi. Here 180, 90 will be there. Look at here. And look at here also secant inverse. Secant function does not exist between. I want to draw the only graph of secant x. This is one. Look at here. This is -1. The graph of secant x doesn't exist between -1 to 1, but the secant x graph will exist above 1 and below -1. This is the graph. Okay, -90. Okay, and I want to restrict the domain into 0 to pi. What is the graph 0 to pi of secant? This loop as well as this loop, because 0 to pi, 0 to 90 is like this. So I want to find inverse of secant x by interchanging x-axis change to y-axis, y-axis change to x-axis. On x-axis here we are having 0 to pi. I am taking 0 to pi on y-axis. Okay. And on y-axis here we are having -1 to 1. I am taking -1 to 1 on x-axis. I interchanged x values and y values, and observe that 0 to 90, the curve will be exist. The same loop you can draw it, 0 to 90. Between 0 to 90, there exists 0 to 90 there exists a loop. The same way 0 to 90 there exists a loop. This is more than 1. So look at here. Here it is 1. X value is 1. The graph exists more than 1. In the same way, more than 1. And here 90 to 180. This is the loop of secant. In the same way, 90 to 180. See, 90 to 180, this is the loop. In the same way, 90 to 180, this is the loop. This loop is less than -1. Less than -1. Here also, less than -1. So, if you draw the graph of cos, secant is very easy. Actually,
Sir?
this is the graph of.
So for this, you have taken it includes in secant inverse graph, sir.
Sorry.
The
I didn't get you.
range includes -1 and 1. No, sir. So why have you put an open bracket, sir?
Here, you're asking.
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? This meaning I written clearly somewhere. Yeah, R minus this domain. I written clearly R minus of -1 comma 1. What is the meaning of that? So open interval. Open interval means -1 and 1 doesn't belong to. Means that -1 and 1 is including R only. You must consider. This can be written as otherwise. You can write this R minus of -1 comma 1 as modulus x is greater than or equal to 1. Greater than or equal to 1. And otherwise, we can write in three ways. Open interval means we can consider it will start including with it will start at 1 onwards because secant 0, 1 only. The graph will start with 1. We can include the meaning of, if I take here closed interval, we can remove except to -1 and 1. Closed interval means -1 and 1 belongs to given interval. In this case, we cannot consider 1 and I am taking here open interval. Open interval means 1 and -1 is belongs to real number. We can the graph is exists at 1 and -1.
Okay, sir.
Okay, right. I think so. Cos and secant inverse. Let us see tan inverse and cos inverse. In the same year itself, we'll discuss cosecant inverse. Look at here, cosecant inverse. Then we'll go for tan inverse and here also same 1 -1 cosecant x. Y is equal to cosecant x. The trigonometric function cosecant x means the graph of cosecant x doesn't lie between, again same -1 to 1. Secant to cosecant is same. The curve doesn't exist between these two. Now, what is cosecant 0? Cosecant 0. Cosecant 0 means undefined because cosecant 0 is equal to 1 by sin 0. Sin 0 is 0. 1 by 0 undefined, nothing but infinite. And cosecant 90, 1. Cosecant 0 is undefined means infinite. The loop will start. But cosecant 90 is 1. Pi value. So x value is 180. What is cosecant 180? Again, undefined. Undefined means infinite. Like this is the loop of cosecant. Then again, what is 3 pi by 2? What is cosecant of 270 third quadrant? Cosecant is negative, nothing but -1. And more than 180 means third quadrant. This 182, 270 cosecant is negative, so that we get the 182, 360. Pi to 270, this is third quadrant, 270 to 360 fourth quadrant. In both quadrants, cosecant is negative, so that I'm taking downside. Again, next loop will get upside. And in the same way, left side. What is cosecant -90? Sin -90 is -1. In the same way, cosecant -90 is -1. And what is cosecant 0? Again, same minus infinite. Because see, cosecant of negative value, for negative values, it will be negative. Cosecant of -180 is minus infinite, downside. Next again, what is cosecant of -270? Cosecant of -270. This is 270. Minus you can take outside, minus cosecant 270. Cosecant 270 is -1. Actually, cosecant 270 is -1 because third quadrant. Minus into minus +1. So we'll get here. Again, we'll get the loop like this. So this is the graph of cosecant x from -infinity to +infinite. Now again, we can see here it is not 1, by draw the horizontal line. It will be more than 1 point. So now we can make this cosecant x into 1 and onto by restrict the domain. What is the restricted domain? See, already we discussed we restricted principal value branch as -90 to 90. So here also you should take the range, domain I restricted to -90 to +90 only. -90 to +90. So -90 to +90 means, look at here. minus 90 plus 90. Here the graph of cosecant x also doesn't exist between -1 to 1. It will be exist above 1, below -1. And what is cosecant 0? Cosecant 0 undefined, but cosecant 90 is 1. This is one group. And what is cosecant minus 90? Minus infinite. Yes or no? It will be minus 90 is -1. -1. Cosecant. Yes, this is the graph I drawn. I'm taking these two parts. I restricted domain -90 to +90 only. I draw the graph here. Sorry, this is not. Cos of cosecant -90 is -1. The graph of cosecant x doesn't lie between these two. So this is 90, this is -90. This is the graph of cosecant x. In the same way, cosecant inverse, you can interchange the value. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. So is it clear to everyone? Yes. Understood this restricted domain?
Yes, sir.
So now take x value on y-axis -90 to 90, and this y values on x-axis -1 to 1. This value, okay. First quadrant value is I took here. Okay. Cosecant inverse of 1 is 90, or cosecant 90 is 1. Cosecant -90 is -1. Cosecant 0 is third quadrant, it is negative, so that it will move to minus infinity. First quadrant it is positive, move to plus infinity. Third quadrant here. Okay, so this is the graph of cosecant inverse. If you understood cosecant x, it is very easy to understand. In the same way, if you understood tan, it is very easy to understand tan inverse. I'm going to explain next. Let us see tan graph. What is the graph of tan x? Y is equal to tan x. Tan x is same. What is tan 0? 0. Tan 90 is infinite, undefined. Tan -90 is minus infinite. Okay. You get it?